And we're back once again. Thank you so much to our viewing audience, and welcome back to another episode of Miko Media, live on location. We're once again here at the first annual Salon LGBTQ live social media conference here at the Renaissance Atlanta Midtown Hotel. And I'm standing in between, I'm sandwiched in between two fabulous people representing Logo TV that happen to be one of the sponsors for this fabulous event, Shawn Hollenbach and Chris Spargo. Got it correct. How you two doing?
Great.
Yeah, all is well, man. What do you two think about the actual conference so far?
What I love about it so much is hearing different stories from LGBT people working in the internet business.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
The internet business is what we call it at Logo. Mm-hmm. It's one of those really high-tech terms. Mm-hmm. No, but it's been really great, and it's actually from personal bloggers all the way to corporate, seeing Wells Spargo. It's just really interesting that from a big brand to see that we all have to share the same challenges and getting the LGBTQ voice out there.
Awesome.
So I thought that was really great.
I mean, the diversity of LGBTQ voices we've been hearing this weekend has been amazing the past few days. Like Shawn was saying, from bloggers to bigger, but I mean, there's just so many different voices in the community. Hearing them all together is incredibly inspiring.
Tell us a little bit, I'm thinking we'll get to both of you all. What is your position actually with Logo TV?
I am the manager of social media content, so I oversee all the content that's pushed out on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram.
All the major.
And then all of our shows, so RuPaul's Drag Race, Golden Girls Ultimate Fan Club, and then also the editorial sites. I oversee the social for that. That's After Ellen, Backbot, and VMX.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Mine's much shorter.
Okay.
I'm the editor of You Now Next, which is our sort of pop culture blog under the Logo.
Gotcha. Yeah. Awesome. How did you all find out about actually working for Logo? Tell us about your background. What inspired you to actually be a part of the company?
Oh, well, I went to school for something very specific, for musical theater.
Oh yeah.
You do this?
Yeah.
Well, that's
I love it.
which is stupid. But I knew halfway through college it wasn't right for me. I moved to New York to become a famous comedian, which didn't work out. And I started temping for Lifetime, and I was a receptionist there for a bunch of years, and then I got a job in promo scheduling, and the VP of programming left Lifetime to go to Comedy Central, and I just went up to her and said, I love that channel, anything opens up, I'd love to work there. Sure enough, three months later, came up. I worked comedy for 5 years, and I just so happened to be following Logo on Twitter while sitting at work, and I saw that there was a position available for a social media coordinator.
Wow, awesome.
I was working for the New York Post at Page 6, and one of my former bosses had become the editorial director for Logo, and he gave me a phone call, and he said, we have a brand, a site New Now Next, we're hoping to relaunch. And I went in, and I started about a week later, and I've been there, it's been 2 years now.
Wow, awesome. Because I remember when I first heard about New Now Next and everything, it was mostly geared toward, I think at the time when I saw it, it was mostly toward like the LGBT music artists with the videos and stuff. And now that you all have expanded that, what's your take on that? Do you like the expansion of it?
Yes, I mean, I think the goal is to make it a more universal site for everyone, not just for LGBT. It'll always be LGBT based, but we want to go beyond that. We want to have all audiences find something they like, whether it be in our coverage of music or television or human rights issues. We kind of cover the spectrum of what we write about, and we hope there's something for everyone.
Gotcha. And I know with your position is very tedious because it's like you have to actually post content for each of the major brands under Logo TV, such as RuPaul's Drag Race, After Ellen, and so many others. So kind of get more into that.
Sure, I have we're a team of two.
Okay.
So, I have a coordinator, and he posts for the editorial sites, and then I post for the channel and all the shows. And we oversee so many different platforms. Actually, we have 5 million followers on social, but that's also 200 and some social media accounts that we oversee. A lot of them are legacy accounts that we don't update anymore, but our most active being Drag Race, Logo, Will and Grace, Golden Girls Ultimate Fan Club, and that's for all.
Oh, that's right. Y'all got Will and Grace and the Golden Girls also.
I know.
Okay.
It's like the gayest stuff ever.
Okay. Awesome. When it comes to New Now Next, if like a new artist or actually a new LGBT business or anything that's out there that is new now and next, how do they actually go about getting their story told on these?
I mean, certainly, like, we're always looking for people to email us and hit us up. You know, if you are a singer or someone, you want to get out there, you know, definitely give us an email. We're always receptive to that. And I mean, luckily, we work within the Viacom community, so with MTV and VH1, we really get to see. We really get to see a lot of, you know, the emerging artists right as they're starting off. So it helps a lot that since they are also, you know, so great at, you know, finding new emerging artists, we can kind of be part of that with them.
I know, it's just so, you go ahead, I'm
I was
sorry.
going to say we also launched a new platform, the Artist Platform, which is for MTV, VH1, CMT, and Logo just launched this past week.
Wow.
And
That's right, y'all do have CMT as well, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that part. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so if you're an emerging artist, you can, there's a page that's already there, you can claim your page if you're already established. If not, you can create your own profile and you can upload your videos, and that's for a chance to get your page there.
Oh, gotcha. That's the process.
That's same with MTV, VH1, and CMT.
Gotcha. Awesome, man. To be part of the big conglomerate, the historical conglomerate, you know, Paramount, to be up under that brand, you know what I'm saying, you know, and this Viacom period, because I remember just seeing that logo back a long time ago. To show you how long the company has been in existence and stuff. You know, what does it feel like just to have that big support for Logo, just being a part of Viacom?
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, we're incredibly lucky. We are allowed to do our thing, and they've always been incredibly supportive of Logo and everything we do. So I mean, it's great. I think that any ideas people have of like this sort of like big evil corporation, it's the exact opposite of what we experience at Viacom. And all the networks work together so wonderfully. So, you know, MTV and VH1 and Comedy Central and CMT and Logo and, you know, I'm probably forgetting some. We just all work together.
Palladia.
Spike.
That's Spike.
TV Land.
TV Land.
Oh, y'all got TV Land too?
Yeah.
MTV2.
Yes.
MTVU.
MBT.
Wow. Yeah, just BET, yes.
So I mean, it's great. It doesn't feel like we work for a giant company, but we do have support from like, so many people around us.
That's just
Well, I feel like for us, we're the smallest of the Viacom companies, so it kind of feels like we're sort of a startup in a way. That's you know, I'm a team of two, you know, which is pretty small. When I worked in Comedy Central, the department I worked in was programming, and there was I think almost 20 people, and the programming team for Logo is about 6.
wow.
So it's really a lean machine.
Yeah.
And even though our size is a little bit smaller, we're still programming 24 hours a day. I still have to have the same amount of tweets being pumped out. You know, and we're smaller, so we have to work a little bit harder, a little bit faster and smarter. So
I appreciate both of you being a part of our show. This has been beautiful, man. How can people actually stay in touch with everything that you all are doing? Your online outlet?
New Now Next, just go on newnownnext.com or New Now Next on Twitter.
Gotcha.
And and Shawn has email.
and then at Logo TV, at RuPaul's Drag Race, at New Now Next, at The Backlot, at After Ellen, at Gay Emergency, and at That Sex Show.
Well, all right.
It is a lot.
Everything.
Yeah.
Once again, we thank so much to both Shawn and Chris for actually taking the time out to come on our show to actually tell us a little bit about what's going on with Logo. Please, for more information, just look up logotv.com. You'll find both of them and all of their outlets. And once again, don't forget to check us out once again at meakproductions.com. We have more interviews on the last day of the first annual Salon LGBTQ live social media conference here in Atlanta. So please stay tuned. We got more in store.
You're tuned in to Meak Productions syndicated shows, live on location. Don't go anywhere. We do have more in store.
After I came out, many of my friends stopped hanging out with me because of all the teasing from other kids.
How would you feel if others treated you like you didn't belong at school, on a sports team, at church, or even in your own home?
Gay and transgender youth are made to feel like they don't fit in.
We've all been hurt by words before. So before you speak, think about how your words might affect someone else.
You have the power to make a difference.
To find out how, go to glad.org. That's GLAAD.org.
Deposit done.
I'll take it.
Cash only.
Done.
Done.
Nice. This is gonna be so rad.
Tickets! $40, right?
Yep.
Done.
And done.
Wait, let me get a photo.
Done. So done.
I haven't answered that hard since
On your phone, online, on the go. Wells Fargo makes it easy to get banking done.
immense gratitude is owed really to each of you who brought it. It is absolutely true. The myths about queer people are absolutely true. We really are more beautiful, sexier, and smarter, and kinder than your average Joe. And you guys proved this by showing up and participating and being a vital part of these conversations. I can't thank you enough for being in your presence. Thank you. Specifically, I really, really want to bestow some specific gratitude to Holly. If any, thank you so much. I'm sure that you all know that if anything logistically went well this weekend, it happened because of Polly. Polly is a genius, which you know from reading her blog. Her blog, Lesbian Dad, needs to be read because it's source in hand, and for a really good, for really good outcome, it really does get better if you read Polly. Who's coined the phrase lesbian dad, which is now in use, has coined the phrase Baba, which is now in use by many same-sex partners. And it was an immeasurable help in co-creating this event and ensuring its logistical flow. So thank you immeasurably. As well as the entire team from Village Q, with whom this could not happen. So can you guys stand up? It is absolutely true that you would be very lucky to have 2 mamas in your house, and having all 7 of them here, we were incredible. Thank you for that. Huge thanks to those who've been working really hard to document our first Beta Baby year here. Stacy Jill, where are you? Has worked for to document what's going on here. And we have had great video support from Dick Wolf and Art. Thank you so much. And from Atlanta, another crew in Atlanta, Girls Guide, is Michelle's still here. Michelle Alexander's been great to document. I know a number of you have had interviews with some of these folks, and helping give you the microphone has been immeasurable, and helping us document to go forward. I can't thank you enough. Thank you, Dick and Art. Thank you so much. Most gratitude still goes to our sponsors, and that's the important story going forward. We want to be able to do this again. We want to be able to grow from this. We want to be able to have that support of sponsors to ensure that these conversations, that this room can just happen again. Thank you so much to local TV who sent Shawn and Chris here. Added so much local TV in our community, and specifically for taking a chance on a new gathering, and your presence here meant so much, Chris and Shawn. Thank you. And Amanda is here from Life 360, the internet. Thank you. And Sarah Franz from Riptide. That opening party was happening possible because of them, and they stayed the entire event to listen and participate and give us smut and love and sexy good times. Thank you so much for your time. Wells Fargo. We started this event with Wells Fargo talking about privilege and class, and mind-blowing leadership from them. Target 10, Matt is amazing, and Children's Tylenol and Motrin brands taking a chance on us, and MailChimp, great Atlanta tech resource believing in us. All of these things mean so much to all of us, and I know you join me in thanking them. But most importantly, each and every one of you. So we go forward from here. This is just the beginning, both of our ongoing support of each other. As Polly said, I know that for many years of attending events, and many of our speakers mentioned throughout, that as important as our lives are online and the digital tools that we want to use to best effect, real face time is what matters. Real connection is what matters, and I know that we'll grow from all of this time that we've spent here together, and look to doing it again very, very soon. So safe travels, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.